Well, good early Saturday morning to you. It's Dan. I want to welcome y'all to my home in the sticks. I hope everybody's having a sure enough good Saturday and a good weekend. What I'm here to tell you, in East Central Mississippi, it is storming outside. We like under tornado watches. It's just raining. But what I wanted to make mention of, if you are new to the Home in the Sticks channel, I want to welcome you. And if you're returning, thank y'all for coming back. Just see what I got going on over here. But what I wanted to share with you and y'all today is, it has to do with, so give me a second, and this is what we finna do. All right, you and y'all, let's get down with it. What I have here is an end grain cutting board that my buddy Derek, the Portugee Prepper, he actually handmade this guy, and he had a 1,000 subscriber giveaway last year, and I actually won this cutting board from him. I've used this cutting board I think maybe once, but I didn't have the proper tools to get this guy seasoned the way that it's supposed to be. And from the reading that and the studying I've done on these wooden cutting boards is, you got to season them. You know, once it reaches a certain point in its life, it's varying on how often you have to season it. But as a new board, you should season it quite often, from what I understand. That comes to, what are we going to season it with? What I have here is just some food grade mineral oil, just made for cutting boards. And I also have some just mineral oil that I picked up from the Dollar General. You could pick it up at big box stores, the Walmart, or what have you. After all of my research that I've done on doing this, there's varying opinions on whether or not you should use a food grade mineral oil or just regular mineral oil. So what I'm gonna do is, I am just gonna do an experimente of sorts using both on my end grain cutting board. And I'm gonna take y'all along with me. So give me a second and we finna get down with this. What I'm going to start off with is food grade mineral oil. What I'm going to tend to do is, I'm going to do half of this cutting board with this stuff, and I'm going to do the other half with this stuff, and we're going to see what happens. We're going to start off with the food grade mineral oil, and all I'm going to do is just dab a little bit on here, and I'm going to use my hands just to rub this in. And I could tell already that this food grade mineral oil is a lot lighter in viscosity, if you will. Oh, okay, it's real light. And it looks like this cutting board is just sucking it in big time. Now, is this the correct way to do it? I don't know, but we're gonna learn about this together. Okay, just got to remember, the right side is the food grade mineral oil. What I'm going to do is, I'm just going to take this regular old mineral oil that you can get from the Dollar General or whatnot, and we're going to try it on this half now. Now, what I can tell you from using this stuff right here, that this stuff is a lot thicker. It's not as thin as the food grade mineral oil. Now, you know, I might be mistaken, but it looks like the board is absorbing the food grade mineral oil a lot quicker than just the regular mineral oil. But I guess that's just to be seen. All right, y'all, I'm gonna show you, spin you around and show you what it looked like. So there's our cutting board, and I gotta remember, on the right hand side is the food grade mineral oil, and on the left side is just the regular old mineral oil that you can get from, you know, the big box stores. So I'm gonna let this thing dry, or let this cutting board soak it in. Give me an hour or so, maybe 2 hours. I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like after a couple of hours have gone by. So give me a couple of hours and I'll turn this camera back on. All right, y'all, it's been a little over 3 hours. Let me show you what the cutting board looks like after 3 hours. There we have it. To be honest with you, I really cannot tell which side is which, even though I know this was the side that I put the food grade mineral oil on, and this is the side that I put just regular mineral oil on. And there's no pooling or anything like that on the board. It looks like this cutting board really sucked up the mineral oil, and it's dry. So I don't know. I'm just gonna leave you and y'all with my thoughts on it, as far as whether you should use a food grade mineral oil or just regular mineral oil. I don't really think there's a difference. They both sucked up the wood. The cutting board sucked them both up pretty well after 3 hours. Now keep in mind that this cutting board hasn't been seasoned since I've owned it, and it's been a year. I'm gonna attribute the board being so open, so to speak, the wood being so open, that it just absorbed the mineral oil real quick. What I'm gonna tell you is this mineral oil right here is about $15 a bottle. This one is about I don't know, $1.97. So I guess it's basically just gonna be up to you which one you use. Me, I'll probably just use the regular mineral oil, because why pay the 15 bucks when it's gonna do pretty much the same thing that the $15 bottle of mineral oil will do. I don't know, that's just my thoughts, and I wanted to share this with you and y'all. Maybe y'all have a cutting board and you wanna try to save it and season it. This is a good way to do it. So again, I hope everybody is having a show enough good weekend and a good Saturday. The rain has finally stopped. It's just still drizzling right now, but the tornado warning really had me kind of skittish, because I don't mess with tornadoes. If you like this video, go on and give it a thumbs up to help. If you haven't subscribed to the Home and the Sticks channel, Lord of mercy, y'all need to come on over and give me a look, because I'm always doing stuff, really. And with that being said, you know it's coming. Dan Reference showing off, always gonna say it. Don't let nobody dull your shine. And I mean nobody. You sure enough get your shine on. It's important. Especially when you're trying to season up your end grain cutting board. And Dan will see you and y'all in the next video.